Hey guys, Ron here with Riding Some Properties. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for all the great feedback, comments, emails, and WhatsApp messages I'm getting about the channel and insights you're getting. I really appreciate it. I respond to everybody. If you're interested in purchasing in Japan, we are a licensed real estate agent, have a lot of experience in doing so, and definitely can help you out. If you are interested in supporting the channel even further, please think about becoming a member to help support. I think it's like $5 US to be a monthly member. Right now, it doesn't give you any perks to be honest, but it's just supporting the channel. Later on, I might be releasing videos a little bit earlier to members. Of course, if you don't be a member, that's completely fine, and these videos will come out regardless. So, anyways, thank you so much for all of your support and all the comments. It's been a pretty busy week. Actually, the last 3 weeks, my family has been in town from small town Kansas. First time in Japan and first time seeing their granddaughter, our 8-month-old baby. So been busy, and as you can imagine, the folks have been like little kids over here, really enjoying the trip. We are getting out to viewings and getting new clients. So this next video is a viewing I recently did in Kyoto. Kyoto is a very interesting place. It's very famous, of course. For me, it's a little bittersweet going there. The tourism is just absolutely crazy. A lot of people running around. It's always busy, always crowded. However, we do sell homes there. So if Kyoto is an area that you are interested in, I think this home is, not a bad one to consider for the price. I think it's around 30,000 USD. We also can do additional searches. So people always ask, if we have any properties that we can offer right now. We don't really have a list of properties that are always available. We just do searching individually with each of our clients. So you get your criteria, area, budget, all that stuff in line. Do some searching on your own. You can do that online through like Sumo at home. Uh, Websites like Akiya offer it in English. I think they do a really good job of giving you not only the properties locations but additional information like hazardous areas, low distance to train stations, stuff like this. So we search along with our clients and look at homes that are within your criteria, narrow them down, and go to viewing. So here's such a property for 30,000 yen, $30,000. It's not a bad one to consider, but it does need some help. So thank you very much for watching and enjoy the tour. Here's the road that the property's on. There is a cemetery across the street. This is a 4.8 million yen, 30,000 USD, two-story, 3 LDK built in 1979, 58 square meters, both building and total. About a 15-minute walk from Tofukuji Station. However, you can see this is the bus line and general location of the home, about 25 minutes from Kyoto Station. Here's a layout of the home for those who like to see that. And as I said in the beginning, not too bad for the money. $30,000 USD. It is kind of built into a row home, so you are connected to other properties. So definitely would not be a rebuildable property. Here's a look walking into the home. And at 58 square meters, not a lot of room, but seemed spacious enough. Not everybody wants a very large home. If you're just a single or couple, a home like this would be fine for the space, I think. We have sold homes with larger families and sell a lot larger properties than this. Here is the bath area. As you can see, it looks a bit dated. Water and electricity was not on, so wasn't able to test that. Here's a back patio, so it does have a bit of a yard. And you are close to neighbors, but not too much going on behind the home. So do have some privacy back there. It's a place that might be for your washing machine. Some of these older homes, the washing machine outlet is outside. Kitchen looks okay. Could probably use upgraded at some point. Here's the one toilet in the home. This toilet looks like it's been upgraded at some point. A little bit of a soft spot right there, but overall the floors didn't feel too bad. My apologies, I guess I didn't get photos and videos of the kitchen itself. I was going through what I have and did not see that, so my apologies for that. Here are a couple rooms upstairs, separated by those shoji doors. You can see some items left in the home, not too much, but they are there. Would likely stay with the home and would have to be taken care of by the buyer, but not too much to deal with. If you've seen these videos and some of the properties I've shown in the past, it can be a lot worse. Like the Otaru one I just posted earlier. Here's a look from one balcony upstairs facing towards the front. Overall, the building did feel pretty solid. Don't recall seeing much water damage on the ceilings. There's that second room with another balcony off to the backside. Sorry, this is not a balcony, just a window, but there's a balcony we'll get to in a minute. Clothes closet. And again, for the price, not too bad. It's what you can expect, and I think it is a fair price for this home. If you do not want to do renovations, then you would need to either look further outside of the city centers or raise your budget. You know, if you can get to that 15 million yen mark, then you can find a lot better properties, many of which have already been renovated and ready to live in. So just kind of keep that in mind. Some people have the idea of purchasing now and renovating as time goes on, and some people just want to buy something that's ready to live in, turnkey style. So it's really just up to you. We can help the entire way. Always fun to walk through some of these neighborhoods. It's a lot of tourist signs around. So there is a home in Kyoto. If you're interested in this property or any others in Kyoto or other areas of Japan, please reach out via email or WhatsApp. Thank you very much and have a great day.